What's going on, YouTubers? It's Devin here at BeastAesthetics, getting right into this voiceover on another episode of the Return of Aesthetics. And I want to start off this video by saying hopefully you guys have had a better weekend than I have. I've been pretty much sick for the past 2 days, and I had a minor calf injury Monday, and I'm going to get more into that. So what you guys are seeing here is pretty much all my top work sets from my overhead press day, my squat day, my bench day, and my deadlift day, like the previous episode of the Return of Aesthetics. No real new diet or meal prep videos because my diet has been pretty much the same for the past 2 weeks. Pretty boring. Chicken, oatmeal, bananas, vegetables. And that's pretty much the basic. Milk and pub subs. That's pretty much been my diet, guys. It's boring, but you know what? It's been working really well, so I cannot complain, and I enjoy each and every single one of my meals, so I am not going to complain at all. But I just don't want to really keep posting the same bowl of oatmeal and the same pub sub every video. That just gets boring. But, you know, boring works for me. Obviously, when I was bulking, I was eating more flexible, but I've come to a fine agreement with most other fitness people or people who just track their macros in general. It's much better to eat consistent meals because your macros will always be on point versus if you just eat different meals every single day. It's going to be hard to track 100% accurate. So that's the main reason. So the further I get into this diet, the more pretty much the same my meals are going to be. I actually will probably start adding in more vegetables just because my hunger will obviously be greater the leaner I get, and vegetables are obviously super low in calories and, you know, won't bust the macro bank, so to speak. So anyways, besides getting sick and hurting my calf, my lifts this past week felt amazing. All my lifts stayed the same pretty much. Overhead press 150 for 3 sets of 10, then 225 on incline for 2 sets of 10 with no spot. Then I did squats 315 the usual for 3x10, then 225 for 2x10 on the front squats. Bench press 275 for 3 sets of 8, and then 225 close grip for 2 sets of 8. And then deadlift day went phenomenal. Actually, I would say deadlift day was the best day out of all the training days. I actually felt stronger. Hit 455 for 3 sets of 8, but the first set felt just insanely easy. Like I probably could have got 12 to 14 reps on the first set if I really pushed myself, but not trying to hit any all-time PRs. I'm just trying to keep my work volume and capacity with the same weight, the same from week to week while losing weight, which my weight has gone down to 199 pounds now, morning weight. It's been hovering right around that weight for the past 4 days now. And it's been kind of stalled because of this whole being sick issue, which I will get into right now. So Saturday, I did an arm wrestling tournament in Tampa last minute just to go to the Renaissance Festival because all my friends pretty much also do arm wrestling. And I didn't want to, not participate because I haven't, competed in a while in arm wrestling. And I enjoy the Renaissance Festival. So I decided to compete last minute in the 198 class, and they allowed a 5-pound leeway. So you can actually weigh up to 203 pounds in the 198-pound weight class. So I was weighing like 199.6 that morning or something like that. So I made weight pretty much. And it was really rainy that day, really cold. Cold for Floridians. It was in the 50s, and it was raining, and this was an outside event. So pretty much out in the rain for 5 hours in the 50 degree temperature range, windy as hell, and I'm talking rain all day. It's bad. And I don't think that got me sick, but this was right after deadlift day, like literally 13 hours later I was competing in arm wrestling. So I didn't realize my calves were really tight from deadlift day because I also do calves on deadlift day. And being out in the rain all day, jumping up and down off the stage in the rain, obviously must have broken down the already torn muscle fibers in my left calf. Didn't really notice it. Sunday comes around, I wake up, I do my normal posing practice, and I notice my left calf is just extremely tight and sore, and I can't flex it at all. So me being stubborn, instead of like not posing, I went on, continued to do my posing practice, try to, you know, hold my calf shots on my side chest, side tricep, back, double bicep, all those poses. And it didn't bother me. It just felt weird. Monday morning comes around. I wake up in pretty much severe pain. Like, my left calf was cold, my foot was numb, and I couldn't put like any pressure on my left foot at all, which freaked me out because I didn't understand why at first why my calf was hurting so bad. But I think it was just because of this, you know, incredible training session that I had on Friday, then going out Saturday outside, being on my feet all day in the range, up and down off the arm wrestling stage. And arm wrestling, obviously, you use your calves to stabilize your whole body. And the stage was slippery, so I was probably slipping all over the place without even realizing it. But and then Sunday came around, did my posing practice, which probably just injured the calf even more. And then Monday came around, and I was just pretty much screwed. So I pretty much just rested all day Monday, and ended up getting probably food poisoning later that night. I ate some vegetables that just seemed off to me, and I thought maybe it was just a different name brand. And I woke up Tuesday puking my brains out at 7 a.m., went back to bed, woke up at 12 p.m., puked again, felt so horrible, I went back to bed again after just drinking water. At that point, I had nothing left in my system. Woke up at 3 p.m., puked again, which just came out pure water pretty much at that point, and went back to bed again and got up at 5:30 to start my day at 5:30. Had zero appetite. Stomach was killing me from puking, obviously. My abs were cramped. My serratus was cramped. My lower back was even feeling super tight and just off. So needless to say, I skipped the gym that day, and my calf was hurting as well. So it is now Wednesday, by the way, guys, and my calf is feeling about 85%. Appetite today was horrible. I had a really hard time just putting down a few meals, and I still got to eat, you know, like 20 ounces of chicken to make up for my protein intake. And I probably need to eat even more than that just because I've puked literally all my food out from Monday, I would say. Like, I had zero food in my stomach. It was that, like I said, by the third time I puked, it was just liquid coming out. It was horrible. But besides that, I don't really feel any kind of other sickness. Like, I don't really feel like I have a cold or a fever or anything like that. I just had probably food poisoning that day. So that's pretty much how that all went, guys. And that's another reason why I haven't got this video out. I was supposed to edit this video on Sunday with the arm wrestling videos, but I pushed it. And then, like I said, I ended up getting sick and been, you know, hopping around on one foot for the past 3 days. But hopefully this week's training will not suffer, even though I had to push my leg day back a few days. So we'll see how that goes. I probably won't be able to squat tomorrow. If I can, I will squat tomorrow and probably just deadlift on the same day, which is something I'm not used to doing. And then hopefully by next week I can just get on my normal workout routine, which is, you know, pretty much shoulders Thursday, Monday legs, Tuesday upper back, Wednesday off, Thursday chest, triceps, and then Friday is deadlift day / another leg day, and Saturday off, then repeat. But we shall see how it goes, guys. So once again, I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, as usual, post them down below, and I will try to respond to all of them. If not, I will make, you know, obviously a Q&A on my next episode of A Return of Aesthetics and just answer them on there. And yeah, that's it, guys. So hopefully you guys had a better past few days than me. And hopefully you guys have a great day. Hopefully you guys are having a great day if you're watching this. And I will talk to you guys on the next video. As always, bros, stay aesthetic. Beast is out. Deuces. All day.